The Golden Cricket hops in this week in Pokemon GO. Starting with raids, Dialga and Mega Medicham will continue in raids until Thursday at 10 AM local time, when Enamorus will take over in 5-star legendary raids, and Mega Tyranitar will begin appearing in 4-star Mega raids. All can be shiny except for Enamorus. Enamorus is a top rank as both a fairy and a flying type, and decently ranked in the Master League. Mega Tyranitar is a must-have. It's the top rank for both Dark and Rock type Megas, and basically the top rank of both types overall. It does need the featured attack Smackdown to be most effective as a rock type, but even without it, it still does massive damage. It's also worth rating for its non-mega form, as that is a top ranked dark type without any legacy moves, and since it's a 3rd stage evolution, you can get a ton of candy for it when catching, especially with a Pinap Berry. If you're a new player and still building out your teams, make Mega Tyranitar a priority. Raids will next change on Monday, February 17th. The free timed research for the lead up to Dynamax Moltres will expire on Monday at 7 PM. The active bonus will continue to be a 25% reduction of max particles required for unlocking and leveling up max moves. Last week's Zapdos seemed to be easier than Articuno, and I expect Moltres to also be easily managed by prepared players. This time, I'll use Blastoise with Water Gun as a main tank, along with any other water type as a starter or backup tank, and I'll personally be using Toxtricity for the max attack phase. You can also use a fire type as a tank. As long as it resists the damage of the boss and has a 0.5 second fast attack, it will work well to build the max meter. Other strong Pokemon for attacking during the max phase include Gmax Kingler, Inteleon, Zapdos, Dmax Kingler, Gmax Blastoise, Gmax Gengar, and Dmax Toxtricity. Dmax Blastoise is, unfortunately, the worst of the water types for dealing max damage. If you want to hear an elaboration of how the strategy works, check out the video from 2 weeks ago when I explained the strategy against Articuno. The Pokemon are different, but the method stays the same. Moltres will take over every power spot from 6 to 7 PM on Monday, and then we'll see Squirtle, Sobble, Krabby, and Machop in max battles after that, along with Moltres throughout the week. On Tuesday at 1 PM Pacific time, the active Go Battle Leagues will become the Open Ultra League and the Love Cup Great League Edition. You can check the schedule in-game to see when the leagues change in your local time zone and for what's coming up during the season. The weekly Spotlight Hour runs from 6 to 7 PM on Tuesday and will feature Carvanha. For 1 hour, it will be everywhere in the wild at a boosted spawn rate. The bonus will be 2 times Evolution XP. Carvanha evolves into Sharpedo, which isn't particularly useful. It does have a Mega form, which will be released into the game eventually, but it won't compete much with other water and dark type Megas. But go ahead and Mega Evolve a water or dark type for extra catch candy if you're going to go out and play the Spotlight Hour. The Small Yet Strong event begins at 10 AM on Wednesday and will see the release of Shiny Nymble and its evolution Lokix. The active bonuses will be 2 times catch XP and an increased chance to see XXS and XXL wild Pokemon. 2km eggs will feature some small and baby Pokemon, which isn't exactly unusual, but when eggs are featured during an event, it usually means you're much more likely to get them from spinning stops compared to the other eggs. Wild encounters will feature some other small Pokemon. Paris is a good grab for the extra Stardust, and Florges is ranked well in the Master League, and it's nice to see the new shiny released freely into the wild. There will also be a free timed research, a collection challenge, and event field research. The weekly raid hour runs from 6 to 7 PM on Wednesday and will again feature Dialga in the altered form. An instant raid will appear on most gyms at 6 PM if there are players nearby with the game open. The raid will last 25 minutes, then there will be a 5-minute break before the next 25-minute raid will appear. PokeStop Showcases will end on Wednesday and Sunday at 8 PM, likely featuring event-themed Pokemon. Enter them for easy Stardust and XP, and you could win premium items. As mentioned, raids will change over on Thursday at 10 AM, and I'll repeat that Enamorus will not be available shiny unless there's a late change. Weekends in February will feature Shadow Regirock in 5-star Shadow raids, which are in-person only. Like Shadow Registeel, Shadow Regirock is outranked by the non-Shadow version in the Ultra League, so if you find one with PvP IVs, you may want to purify it. Regirock is a pure rock type, making it weak to steel, fighting, ground, water, and grass. On Saturday at 8 PM, the Small Yet Strong event will end. On Sunday the 9th from 2 to 5 PM, Karrablast and Shelmet will feature in a community day. The bonuses during the event, which are active from 2 to 5 PM, include boosted spawn and shiny rates, 2 times catch candy, 3 times catch XP, 2 times candy XL chance, 3-hour lures and incense, and 5 snapshot encounters. From 2 until 10 PM, you can do 1 additional special trade, and all trades will cost 50% less Stardust. You'll then have a full week to evolve any Shelmet or Karrablast into their evolutions with their new featured attacks, which are PvP focused. The Ralts Community Day Classic was the first to give us a full week to get the featured attacks, which was a late addition and very much a welcome change. Also lasting for a week will be a timed research that will award 1 of each Pokemon with a Dual Destiny special background. They're continuing to tweak this research, and this time the encounters will have an increased chance to be shiny, which is another welcome change. Good guy Niantic over here, eh? The paid special research, which remains at $2, will get you a premium battle pass, a rare candy XL, 2 encounters each with a special background Pokemon, and some additional encounters and items. And as always, there will be paid paid bundles in the shop where you can get elite TMs. Be sure to Mega Evolve a Bug-type Pokemon for extra catch candy. Here we have yet another community day for Pokemon really only relevant in PvP, but the shinies are also pretty cool. These Pokemon still aren't very good in the Battle League though. They may have some play in some limited cups, but yeah. What I'm going to do is coordinate with another player and trade a few hundred of these between us because the evolution cost goes down to 0 on both when traded. I need about 300 more trades to get the Platinum Scientist medal, and I need just 2 more Platinums to get to level 49, so yippee! If you have the storage space, you could hang on to a bunch of them for the next 2x Evolution XP Spotlight Hour bonus, but we will have just had one, so it could be a while. Still, if you're planning to use a lucky egg for a friendship level or something, and you want to make more use out of it while just sitting around, you could spend 30 minutes evolving some bugs you got from a friend. The weekend PokeStop Showcase will then end at 8 PM on Sunday, and the seasonal bonuses for Dual Destiny will continue to be active until March 4th. That's it for the week ending Sunday, February 9th, 2025. If you'd like to download a full resolution image of this calendar, you can find a link in the description to my Patreon page where you can access the image for free. You can also sign up to my weekly newsletter to get these delivered straight to your inbox. And with a new month upon us, let's take a look at what we have coming up. During the second week of February, we can all go back to ignoring the Dynamax system. The Valentine's Day event, this year called Beloved Buddies, will be on for most of the week. We can expect some pink and red Pokemon in the wild, and maybe some buddy bonuses, like it being easier to get them excited, or they'll stay on the map longer when fed. Hoopa Unbound was recently announced as the feature for the raid day on the 15th, which was becoming increasingly obvious, but it's nice to have it confirmed. Hopefully they change the rules about it not being transferable to Pokemon Home. And if you've been waiting for a full moon to evolve Ursaring, this month it lands on the 12th, but make sure you check your local time zone. The third week will include a new arrival to the Max system, that being Pidove. They tend to supply us with type advantages for more difficult content that's coming soon, so giving us a flying type could be a hint. Raids will begin to get crowded this week, as both the Gen 6 legendary Pokemon will feature in 5-star raids, and there will be a short-lived event called Scattered to the Winds, possibly to do with other flying types to go along with Pidove. The week ends with the in-person Go Tour events in LA and New Taipei City, which means a quiet weekend for the rest of us. And we'll need it because the final week of February, which is also the final week of the Dual Destiny season, features the Road to Unova event, which leads directly into the Go Tour Global event. As you can see, there will be different Tier 5 raid bosses every day, and they're all coming with their featured attacks, and each day will have a raid hour. So save your Pokecoins because this is going to be the week to go crazy with raids. Almost everything here is worth going for. And of course, the Go Tour weekend itself will feature plenty to go after, including the new fusions for Black and White Kyurem. If you want to download these calendars in full resolution, these graphics are also available on my Patreon page. But I'll still have videos each week going into further detail as we learn more about each event. Pace yourself this month, don't get burned out before the grand finale. See you next week.